And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film section tomorrow may be now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. So after the INT, it's Brady. Escaping the pressure right. His throw incomplete.
The touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
At the 24-yard line. Hey, 66. Brady again here on 2nd and 10. And this one's incomplete. Philip Dorsett, the intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. He's going to take a shot. As a man, and it's Edelman for the Patriot touchdown. Julian Edelman there to make the grab. And the Pats take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in.
You have fun with this one, partner?
I am. I mean, he's been... Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for him. This is caught. And, boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more. And is there bad blood here? I mean, go for 2 when you're up that much?
If there wasn't before, there is now. When you do that, you've just announced to everyone, you just don't care about the other side at all. All you care about is what you're doing, and they just want to pile up points.
They did. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. And out come the Dolphins now. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Laird. And this will not get close to the 1st down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. The last time out, another touchdown. I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because...
And that's caught inside the 35. Brady and Edelman hook up for a big one. 51 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
That's going to be caught. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
It's got to the point when we see guys like that make that type of a catch. Not fair goes through my brain. That size, that speed, and now they're acting like wide receivers, too.
Yeah, tight end one-handed catches. They're kind of like wide receiver one-handed catches nowadays.
Just not right.
Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. And they will run it with Michel. And Michel will find his way in for a Patriots touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out as his guys continue to pour it on. No success on 1st down. He couldn't get... Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll get into the end zone as the two-point conversion is successful. So they're able to throw it in for the two-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. On second down now, Laird, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. One quarter remains here in. From the gun, Fitzpatrick. Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. That's pulled in at the 32. So we'll check. Julian Edelman gets ready to take the field again.
You hear me? Okay.
Treading them a bit, hasn't he?
That he has, and even with all the changes that you know are going on the defensive side of the ball, he's still finding ways to get open, finding the right spots, and the delivery's been pretty good, too.
He's over 100 yards, has the 1 touchdown score to this point. That throw by Brady incomplete. On first down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Brady. He's airing it out for Sanu. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Mohamed Sanu there. But now it's 3rd down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
And that's complete. It's Watson. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And they convert on 3rd with a gain of 22. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Now Brady again. Dancing to his left. That's caught by the tight end Lacoste. And now running right through it. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down. On first down, Brady sliding out of the pocket. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with him.
Now,
What? No. No.
Brady gets away with one. Lucky, could have been intercepted, but it falls to the ground. He was trying to go back to Edelman, but now it'll be third down.
Go.
Here's Brady. He's got Lacoste, his tight end. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up fourth down.
One of the money routes for it.
Now the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. And they're able to pick up the first and keep possession. It's first and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky fourth down call. Offense back out now for first and goal after the successful fake. Shotgun now for Brady. Flushed out right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Charles Harris. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further. The throw on second down by Brady is incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. A big play, but still not enough. Leads to a fourth and goal. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Yeah, everyone dialed in. On now is Kai Forbath to try the field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels...
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
From the 21, it's second and 10. To throw again. Fitzpatrick throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership.
Looks for Parker, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty. Nice stiff arm. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And
it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets him 6. To throw, Fitzpatrick. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. It goes as a gain of 6, and it's a first down. This quarterback now has hit on just 7 of 17 passes, 41%. Again, it's Fitzpatrick. And this is caught. It's Parker. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. Fitzpatrick from the gun on 3rd down. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Here's Matt Hawk now. He's been terrific so far. And he'll take this in at the 1-yard line. And spins away.
Offside defense.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Fitzpatrick. He's going to let it fly. And for a 3rd time.
Hold on. Okay. I'm joining.
Which team on him?
Bro. Send the invite. Numbers.